Okay, guys, what's going on? It's Tom with Stars No Games. Now we're here. And I thought I'd just do a quick video and talk about basically what's going on with the Phil Heath situation and the Arnold situation. Okay, so if for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to give you a quick background story about it, and then I'll give you my 2 cents on the whole situation. Okay, so maybe like a couple months ago, maybe less, I don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger made a public statement saying, well, not, I don't know if it's public, but he said it in front of a crowd, and it got national, and it got a lot of attention. Excuse me. And he said that bodybuilding needs to go back to the way it used to be, where guys had smaller waists and they didn't have these huge GH guts, or from eating too much or whatever the reason these guys had the guts. And he said that, and a lot of people will agree with him, and blah, blah, blah. I'm one of them that agree with him. I think bodybuilding, I would love to see bodybuilding go back to that, because I think it's healthier, because the guys will stop taking mass over symmetry, you know what I'm saying? And it'll just be better for the sport, I think. But hasn't changed yet, so we'll see what happens. So maybe more recently, in a video interview, Phil Heath was asked what he thought about the whole thing, about what Arnold said. And basically in that he said, he gave a very respectful answer, and it wasn't dissing anybody or anything like that. You can find it on Google if you really want to hear it, but it wasn't anything exciting, so I'm not going to even bother putting a link to it or anything. But then, more recently, even more recently, he goes on Facebook, and someone says to him, I'll basically sum it up, he says, Phil Heath, basically he said, it needs to be the way Arnold said. It would be better for the sport, and it'd be just overall healthy, and blah blah blah. And I totally agree with the guy. And Phil Heath commented, but he gave a totally different answer this time to what he said in the video interview. Basically, he gave a totally different answer, and at the end he's like, "Oh, and let's not forget, Arnold Schwarzenegger had chicken legs." Okay, so that's basically where we're at now with the story. I don't think Phil Heath has said it anymore, and I'm going to give you my 2 cents on it right now. Okay, first of all, I'm on Arnold Schwarzenegger's side. I think that was totally disrespectful for what, excuse me, adjust myself here, for what, excuse me, for what Phil Heath said. Because, first of all, Phil Heath is just a bodybuilder, right? Now, he is the most popular bodybuilder right now, but he's not at that level where Arnold Schwarzenegger is. You know what I'm saying? Phil Heath did not make bodybuilding what it is today. Arnold Schwarzenegger made bodybuilding what it is today. Without Arnold Schwarzenegger, there would be no bodybuilding. If, for some reason, if you hopped in your fucking DeLorean with Doc Brown, and you went back to Austria in the 40s, and you, I don't know, met Arnold as a kid or as a teenager, and said, you don't want to do bodybuilding, why don't you become a carpenter or something? And let's say he did that. This is just a stupid-ass story, but I'm just trying to make a point here, that if Arnold Schwarzenegger never became a bodybuilder, there would be no Phil Heath. Plain and simple. And I think there'd be a lot of people that are on YouTube that would not even be here. I would not even be here without Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a very inspirational person to me. Not just the bodybuilding aspect, but how he started from nothing in America and did all this great stuff. and he just came here basically, and he did so many things. He was, you know, like the name of my channel, Stars No Gain, down here. It's after the Drake song. He pretty much started from the bottom. Now, and then now we're here. Basically, that song's like, you started from somewhere, and now you're here. So you went from something to nothing. That's basically what he did, and it was pretty crazy. But yeah. So, but the way I look at it also is you're dissing someone that has so much more leverage in your sport than you do, and it's only going to be bad for you. What he said. There's no good in what you said, really. It's not going to benefit you in any way. It's going to actually hurt Phil Heath, I think, because anyone that's a fan of bodybuilding, even today, loves Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the godfather of bodybuilding. Arnold Schwarzenegger is like what Michael Jordan is to basketball. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fan of basketball, you're a fan of Michael Jordan, most likely, because Michael Jordan made basketball so great in the 90s. How Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't think he actually did more for bodybuilding than what Michael Jordan did for basketball, but that's a different story from their time. But basically what I'm saying is they were both very impactful in their sports. So I think really the only way for Phil Heath to redeem himself here is he needs to go on the line and apologize. Now, it probably won't happen, but if I was Phil Heath, first of all, excuse me, I'm stuttering, I don't know why. If I was Phil Heath, I would have never said that name first place. That's fucking stupid to say. But if I did say that and I had enough fucking sense, I would apologize. Man, let kind of settle for 2 days so people get over it. Then go on Facebook and give a sincere apology, and I think it will be good. Because this will hurt him. This will hurt him. No good will come from this. Trust me. It was a bad move. I mean, me personally, I've been a fan of bodybuilding for a while, and Phil Heath, I respect what he does, and he has amazing physique, but my respect for him, it went down a lot. I hope he doesn't win this year. I'd like to see someone else win. Someone that does not diss Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time. Besides Ronnie Coleman, Dorian Yates, Jay Cutler, goes like that. But, of course you never diss Jay Cutler, because Jay Cutler was like their buddies and stuff. But, Anyway, that's my thought on it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that good shit, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.